How's it going there, everybody? It's Mr. Zen over here bringing you guys another 12 Days of Anime special segment videos. And for today's segment, guys, we're going to be talking about One Piece. And honestly, guys, One Piece has always been another long-running series, shonen manga, that I've always been entertained every weekly that it always comes out. And I have to say that, the year of Sanji, guys, for this segment, we're going to talk about the year of frickin' Sanji. Honestly, the year of frickin' Sanji, guys, was delicious. And by delicious, I mean very, very entertaining. On the matter of fact that Sanji's character development throughout this whole entire was irrelevant. Just freaking irrelevant to what the whole entire premise of the whole story was. As literally, we're actually learning more and more about what Sanji's past has become throughout the whole entire year. But that was just all irrelevant to what was really going on around the Straw Hat members. Because the fact that Sanji being taken hostage by the Germa 66 was literally the stepping stone to move the Straw Hat members towards a Yonko. And then now that they're under the premise of or at least near the empire of a Yonko, you're literally looking at it and seeing that just the overwhelming difference and power and influence that the Mugiwara pirates are still far away from the leagues of power and strength in order to take down a Yonko. And honestly, guys, I have to say the year of Sanji was really, really worth watching and reading throughout the whole entire year, as every single chapter, starting from the Whole Cake Island chapter and so forth, it was just a chapter by chapter that literally brought down so much excitement for many, many One Piece fans, because literally Oda has been really stepping it up for the year of Sanji. Honestly, after the Zou Island arc was done, it was just the tip of the iceberg, and right there and then it just the manga just shot up in excitement and freaking exposition on more and more characters that were coming in, because of the whole character enterprise that Oda is actually bringing inside for the Whole Cake Island. It just feels like it's still not finished, and that's the fact too that I'm still loving at that fact. Like, oh my god, you guys are just gonna be loving the fact that Oda is still bringing the fun inside each and every single chapter. And also even the latest chapter that just came out, putting herself as a character that's apparently going to be the Sanji's bride. It's so funny that throughout the years of reading One Piece, Sanji never gets the woman. Actually, he never gets the woman. And now that he finally does get the woman, it has to be a woman that he cannot have influence over, that he has to marry her. Honestly, and it's so hilarious to the fact the way Oda's writing this screen. You could say that it's more or less the fact that it resembles something off of Game of Thrones, from what I hear. From all the other One Piece community members, they say that it's similar to the Game of Thrones, which I kind of think that, interesting, that Oda's taking inspiration from Game of Thrones to make the Whole Cake Island chapter. And by that I mean it's the little in-between parts that are happening inside the Whole Cake Island, and not necessarily the scenery, but the events that are unfolding inside there. And honestly, like I said, the biggest highlight of the Whole Cake Island arc for me, in my honest opinion, and my favorite moment, was Sanji versus Luffy. As you matter of fact, many long One Piece fans, they all know that whenever Luffy is fighting one of his own crew members, it's not a personal reason. No, it's always a huge matter at hand that Luffy is fighting his own crew members itself. And every time Luffy fights his own crew members, he's always the one that's also dealing a punch back. But Oda took another step further and did this fight in a different particular manner, due to the fact that he did not let Luffy fight at all. Instead, he let Sanji kick him. Not necessarily punch him, but he actually just told him to kick. Like, Sanji was just going all out, Diable, Jambe, Honkasir, he was going all out, and Luffy even lost a tooth. And while all of this was going on, Luffy still stands up saying, "Oh no, I am still bringing you back, Sanji. I refuse to become the Pirate King without your approval." And that right there and then just broke Sanji down, because of the fact that you guys are seeing that Sanji was the one that was actually hurt, because Luffy still kept telling him, this doesn't hurt me. This does not hurt me at all. I know you're the one really that's in actual pain. Like I said, the dialogue that happened between these two characters was just so overwhelming that, like I said, many long readers of One Piece will literally almost shed a tear at the fact that Sanji himself was just at the point of no return. And like I said, it's just the way that they set up the story, as well as like a character who has been taken hostage actually, and is actually going towards a wedding that he himself has no power or control over, because it's a political marriage that's unfolding. Like I said, One Piece, like I said, throughout the whole entire arcs that have been happening in the previous years, it never had to do with one of their own members becoming in royalty itself. Like I said, Oda's always bringing in new material, and the new material is always exceeding the previous material. And honestly, involving the Yonkos this year is a big stepping stone in later future chapters as well, because it actually brings about, it could actually bring Shanks, Blackbeard, and it could actually bring Kaido. Like I said, it's all coming together. Like honestly, Whole Cake Island is the stepping stone to bring the Yonkos together, or the stories of the Yonkos together, because after this, like I said, many more new exciting chapters are gonna come. And by the way, like I said, if you guys aren't reading One Piece, you guys should definitely be reading it by now, or at least get started on reading, because of the fact that the anime itself is barely about to catch up to Whole Cake Island, or the recent arc right now. So it's, like I said, it's definitely entertaining to see how One Piece is definitely going. And honestly, I could literally see the story lasting forever, and it's very entertaining from beginning to the end. But like I said though, guys, let me know down in the comments below as to what are your guys' thoughts on the Whole Cake Island arc and the Year of Sanji as well. The Year of Sanji was up to my expectations, and I thought it was very wonderful. Some people might be disagreeing, but that's because of the fact that, you know, maybe they just wanted something else out of Oda's own personal story writing. But like I said, it just depends on a matter of their own personal opinions as to how they want the story to go about. But like I said, I respect Oda's style of writing, because it's always entertaining as to what he actually does, and it's always enjoyable to be reread over and over and over again. And that's the thing about Oda's style, is the fact that we can read it over and over again, that makes it entertaining. But like I said, guys, let me know down in the comments below as to what are you guys' thoughts on about it, and what are you guys' thoughts on One Piece. Have you guys read One Piece? If not, why haven't you read One Piece? But as always, guys, have a wonderful day. But this is Mr. Zen, signing out.